Welcome everybody, everyone from the various continents of the world. Continents like America, the Oceanic, Africa, South America, Asia. We welcome everybody. North America, Asia, South America, Europe, uh, and the Oceanic, meaning Australia and the other islands, and also Africa. We welcome everybody to the beautiful live stream. It's a beautiful day today again. There are just some freckles of clouds I can see from where I'm sitting. The clouds are scattered in the sky, which is a sign that we are in autumn. We are in autumn. And today, do you know what? Is the 1st of October, and I'm excited to be in October. It's a beautiful, month, which marks the beginning of everything. It marks the beginning of the big festive season. So we are happy to be in October, and I hope everyone is prepared for this period of time. So welcome everyone to the live stream, and today we are going again to have a wonderful time. For those who have the opportunity to attend, that will be really I will be really grateful for that. So I've greeted people again. I can greet again. We are welcoming everyone from the various continents of the world. We are welcoming people from America, South America. We are welcoming people from Asia, from Europe, from Africa, and from the Oceanic, Australia, New Zealand, and the other islands. So we are happy to be here today to have a chat with various people and just to enjoy life as usual. So our aim is just to have a fun time, to enjoy life, to chat, and just to wish others, to wish everyone a good life and a happy life. So let's just see if anyone has attended yet. We have 5 people watching and we have 2 likes already. Wow, this is the most, it's like this is the fastest likes I've received so far. I am so thankful. We have someone in the chat. Hello, Karen Barma. Lovely to have you here, Karen Barma. Feel free to enjoy the live stream. We also have Louis Rose. Hi, Louis. Lovely to have you here in the live stream on a beautiful first of the month, October. We are happy to be here, and I'm really grateful to have this amazing time to have a live stream. We also have Anna Amazi Angel. Hi. Amazi says hi. Amazi saying hi to everyone. Hi, Amazi. Lovely to have you here, Amazi. And Karen Barma is saying, how are you doing? I'm doing very well, and I'm so happy because when you get the chance to just chat with the with the world, it is a privilege. I'm really happy. We also have Christine Doe in the chat. Hi, Christine. Christine is saying hello, Mary. Hello, Christine. Fine, thank you. And how are you? Christine Doe says, like Dan. Wow, that's what we like. Thank you, Christine, for the massive support. I'm really grateful. Christine is saying, how are you doing? I'm doing very well. It's only, we are enjoying the, we are in autumn now and we are enjoying the coolness of the weather. And we need to be thankful for, for this time we have. Christine Doe is giving us some love and some hugs. Thank you, Christine Doe. I'm really happy to have you here. So today we are saying, we are greeting people from all the continents of the world, from uh, the Oceanic, Asia, South America, Europe, Africa, and America. Everyone is welcome. So Christine is saying, you are most welcome. That's good, Christine. So it's really good to have people coming to a live stream, and it is a sign of friendship and a sign of love and support. It's not easy to find time just to come and watch someone, doing streaming. So it's really a privilege to me. We have another one joining in. It's Zet the Clipper. Hi, Zet the Clipper. Lovely to see you here, Zet the Clipper. Zet the Clipper is saying, hey, what's up? Everything's fine, Zet the Clipper. And it's a beautiful day. And it's cool. And the wind is rustling out there, but really cool. Zet the Clipper is saying, how was the day? My day has been really good. Just doing one or two chores, and now I'm here chatting to people around the world. That's beautiful. How have you been, Zet the Clipper? I hope all has been good for you. And we also have Peter. Peter is joining in. Peter is saying, how are you? I'm fine, thank you, Peter. And how are you? We also have Commander Alpha Techie. Alpha is here. Thank you, Commander Alpha Techie, for taking the time to attend the live stream. Commander is saying double tap screen upon entering. Yeah, double tap screen upon entering. Thank you, Commander, for encouraging our guests to do that. That's really kind of you. That's really, good. Peter is saying, where are you from? I am in UK, Peter. What about you, Peter? Where are you? I am in Europe at the moment, Peter. That's why I was greeting everyone according to the continent. Continent of Africa, continent of the Oceanic, continent of South America, continent of America, continent of Europe. Wow. Asia. Wow. That's like a village. We are like a village. We are all together, which is beautiful. We have Ansmana. Hi, Ansmana. Ansmana is saying hi. Hi, Ansmana. How have you been today? We are happy. Thanks for coming to the live stream. So I welcome everyone to the live stream. And I hope we are going to have a wonderful time. We have 8 people in the house and we have 7 likes. That's really as fast as lightning. Oh, those likes, they've just come like lightning, which is amazing, which is really incredible. Thank you for all those who have managed to just to hit the like button. It is amazing. I'm really thankful. So today, a beautiful day, as I've said already. We are happy to be here. We are happy to be here. I can just start by telling you a little like story. You know what? As I was growing up, there was this this item I really wasn't ready to take. So the family members always used to encourage me, oh, just chew a little bit, just chew a little bit. And I was really not in favor of chewing this thing. So, but as time went on, I started just to, to take it slowly. And during those days, I would just chew it slightly. Then I would just rush to the tap, just to give myself a mouthwash, And I would take a mirror, imagine, I would take a mirror to look at my tongue because I thought my tongue was burning. So this is the topic today. We are going to talk about ginger. Ginger, the spice called ginger. I was really not keen to take ginger. Imagine I would take a mirror and then just look at my tongue to see if any damage has been done by ginger, because I was really not in favor of taking ginger. But nowadays, I can tell you, I am the number one fanatic of ginger. I love ginger so dearly that each time I don't have it in the house, I just feel so bad. So I just love to have ginger around me. Gone are those days I used just to be scared of chewing even a tiny, tiny bit of ginger. So I love ginger so much that I always like to have it. I can use it to spice the food. I can use it in smoothies. I use it in juices, when I do some juices. So our topic today is all in the love of ginger. Let's go to the chat before we talk about ginger. Zed the Clipper said, how was your day? Peter said, how are you? Commander said, just double tap the screen upon entering. Thank you. Peter said, where are you from? I've told him. And Smana Drama says, hi. And she said, hi as well then. And Smana Drama said, good. Yeah, she's good today. And I'm good as well today. And oh, hi, Sunship Soil. Lovely to see you here. How have you been doing? How have you been doing? I hope all is good with you, Sunship Soil. You, Yuzuki says hi. Thank you for coming, Yuzuki. uh, to God. Yeah, that's the thing. We are thankful for the life. We are grateful to God, and we are having a wonderful afternoon. And Smana Drame says, what are we learning today? We are learning about ginger. Let me show you. Look at that. This is the ginger I am talking about. We are learning about ginger. So ginger is a spice, you can use it to spice various foods. Imagine, you can even use ginger to spice a cake. We have seen some ginger cakes in the supermarket. That sounds amazing. So this is our spice ginger, which we are talking about today. So was saying that when I was young, I never liked to eat ginger. Even a little piece like this would burn my tongue, and I would just think, oh, my tongue has been scarred by ginger. But in actual fact, it wasn't scarring my tongue. It's just that I wasn't brave enough to chew the ginger and to enjoy the ginger. So that's the topic today. We are talking about ginger. So let's go to the chat before we go any further. So, Sunshipser says, all in favor of taking ginger. And Yuzuki, he said hi. He said, hello, I'm fine, Yuzuki. How are you? And some scripture said, well, we are grateful to God. Yes, true. And Smana Drama said, what are we learning today? We are learning about ginger. And Yuzuki said, and Smana, oh no, don't say that. Yuzuki, what's wrong? Don't tell others to. Okay, maybe it's a joke, I think. Mo Lester says, hi Mo Lester. Mo Lester. Mo. M-O-E. Okay, Mo. Mo is here. He's saying, how are you? I'm fine, thanks. And how are you? Oh, Mo says he doesn't like, you don't like the fruit. You don't like this fruit. Oh, yeah, maybe with time you might like it. But other people do like ginger, and other people don't like ginger. So that's the balance we have in the world. There are people who like the fruit, this is spice, and there are people who don't like the spice. But as for me, I like the spice. I like it so much. And Yuzuki said, my mom has that. Yeah, mothers sometimes, most mothers love ginger. They use it to spice the food. They use it when they bake. They use it to make juices like smoothies and juices, So, and they use ginger for spicing the food. It's really yummy. When you taste the food which has been spiced by ginger, you really love it. You really love it. So that's why I thought, oh, let me just go and chat about ginger, because I love ginger. I love this root. So ginger is a root, but it has a special name. They call this the rhizomes of ginger. These are the rhizomes of ginger. Amazing. Look at that. Amazing. Rhizomes of ginger. So ginger comes from a plant. What you can do, if you happen to get some ginger, you can just lay the ginger like this on soil, and you see these nodes here, these ones. Within a few days, you find the ginger sprouting from these nodes. So you can easily grow your own ginger in a planter or in a small part of your garden. It is really interesting to see it growing. But the thing is, the ginger takes about 10 months, 8 to 10 months to mature. So it takes 8 to 10 months to mature. So I like ginger, I tell you, I really like it. It has just become part of my life. I like it. And if it's not in the house, I don't feel good. So I always look for it. Just a small piece a day. I use it. You can use it as a tea. You can use it in your drinks. You can use it as a smoothie. You can bake using ginger, and you come with ginger loaves. They are really yummy. They are really delicious. Let's go to the chat. Yuzuki said, my mom is that his mom is ginger. And Yuzuki said, Mo said, I never had a ginger either. Oh, you haven't had ginger. That's fine. Always, every day is a day of learning. If you try it, you might like it. But if you want to try it for the first time, just do it little by little. Because with everything we have in this world, fruits and vegetables, some people do not tolerate them. They are allergic to them. So if it's your first time to try ginger, just do a little piece at a time. Because ginger has its a good side, and ginger also has its bad side. I can tell you the bad side of ginger. Ginger is known to, when it enters your system, what it does is that it thins the blood. It has the properties or the qualities of thinning blood. That's why you should be careful when you take ginger. You should be very careful. Or if you are on any medication to do with the heart, or if you are trying to, the doctor has given you some blood thinners, there's medication called blood thinners, then you need to be careful when you take this ginger. Otherwise, if you are on blood thinners, you do not have to take ginger. So you need to take some precautions when it comes to ginger. So let's see what the chat, what we have in the chat. And Sumana Drama is saying, me and Yuzika sister. Oh, that's why you are joking with each other. Oh, that's fine, and Sumana and your sister. Yuzuki is saying, do you know Tigamaro? No, I don't know Tigamaro. Who is Tigamaro? We have, I am Eliza. Oh, hi, I'm Eliza. Lovely to see you here. Oh, that's lovely. Feel welcome here in the live chat, Eliza. I'm grateful that we have, lots of people have visited, really. We have 5 people in the house, which is awesome. And we have 8 likes. Wow, that is really beautiful. Eliza said, been away for a while. Yeah, I haven't been seeing you. Are you back now in full force? Let's hope so. Let's hope everything is fine with you. So today, Eliza, we are talking about this rhizome, which is called ginger. Eliza said, I am Eliza said, I am back. Oh, that's lovely to hear that you are back to the platform. And Smana Drama is giving us some support, which is awesome. So, I was saying, my first encounter with the ginger was really terrible. I didn't even like to chew it for me, even a minute. I'll just chew it slightly when my family encouraged me, and then I'll just, do away with it because I didn't like that spicy taste of ginger. I didn't like that pungent or that strength of ginger which you feel when you chew ginger. But over time, I started to like ginger, and it has become part of my life. Eliza said, Eliza _ said, I got a blood clot. I thought ginger could help. No, you need to, when you have some, like, a bit of some medical issues, the best thing is just to consult the doctor, and the doctor will do the appropriate thing. But if you feel like me at the moment, I feel, I think I'm okay, I'm fine, then I can take ginger without any problems. So if you have any other, like a bit of a query, if you are querying something, it's wise you visit the doctor. The doctor will advise you what's the best thing to do, And if you feel, I'm okay, I've been taking ginger now for maybe some time, and I don't feel any pain anywhere, then you can take a little bit of ginger at a time. Remember, moderation is the key to everything. And consulting our medical doctors is the main point, the first point. They call it the first point of contact. So any issues, to the doctor, then the doctor will advise, because doctors know everything. They know all these things, so just consult them. So and I was saying, imagine those days I didn't like ginger. I would take a mirror and check my tongue. I would check my tongue in the mirror to see if my tongue is still intact, just because of the power of ginger, the bitterness of ginger, because it's a spice. The rhizomes are really strong, and you get used to ginger with time. But if you are allergic and if you have medical issues, you just avoid the ginger and do what the doctors say. So ginger is unbelievable, it is a wonderful spice, and it just grows from a tree. I mean, from a plant. The plant takes about 8 to 10 months to mature. But they say that you can even you can even consume baby ginger. There's what is called a baby ginger. Baby ginger means the ginger hasn't gone to its full maturity. Maybe when the ginger goes to about 4 to 5 months, you start seeing the rhizomes in the ground. Then you can obviously use the ginger. It is still in the baby stage. You can use the ginger. And the other thing also, with ginger, you can also use the leaves. You can just pick the leaves and use them to garnish your food, your chicken, your stew, your whatever you're cooking. You can garnish the same way you do with other herbs. You can use ginger leaves to garnish your savory dishes. So ginger is really awesome. Ginger is awesome. Let's see what's happening in the chat. Elisa is saying, I want to know about ginger. Yeah, I'm going to explain further about ginger. And we are going to, Yuzuki wanted to talk about something else. I think tomorrow we can talk about something else. But today, I've planned to talk about ginger. I know some people don't take it, so they don't really. But it's always nice, it's always good to hear some of these the facts about the things we have in our environment. Just, for example, it's like you can learn about the, what can I say? You can learn about the hippopotamus, but you don't even know what it looks like. You don't even live where the hippo is. You don't even you don't even use it in your life. But anyway, you learn about it, because it makes life interesting. When you learn about things you don't really like, it is a challenge. It is a challenge, and it makes life like interesting. If you learn about all the things you like, oh, it becomes like a bit of. So I think it's a good idea to learn about the things which you don't like. Yeah, you learn about the things which you don't like. For example, what can I say? I don't like going on rides, those rides which go up and down, the rides. I'm scared to go on the rides. But I love to learn about what makes them go up like that and down. I don't like them, but I would love to learn about them. So the same applies to ginger. Some people don't like it, but it's always good to learn about ginger, because you never know, one day you might be friendly to someone who likes ginger. Then your friend will tell, oh, can you make me a ginger tea? Then you say, oh, I don't like ginger, I don't make ginger tea. So it's always good to know about nearly everything in the world. We need to know about nearly everything in this world. It makes the world interesting. It makes the world interesting. So when you chew ginger, for example, if I chew this ginger, I will get a burning sensation. It is really, it's hot. So, My tongue is burning. The whole of my mouth is burning now. So when you chew ginger, you get a burning sensation. But you can also feel it going down your throat, that sensation. You feel it going even down, you know. So for those who love ginger, it's not a problem. We expect that sensation to take place, because all we need is the spicy flavor of ginger. We love that spicy flavor of ginger. So ginger is unbelievable, really awesome. It is good. And the rhizomes grow, and then they from a tree which is maybe about a meter or so. So that's how tall the ginger tree can grow. And some can even grow a bit taller, you know, the rhizomes of ginger. And the ginger plant produces some flowers which are really beautiful. They produce some flowers, and after a while, these rhizomes, start forming in the underground. They start forming. And what happens sometimes, the rhizomes will push themselves up in above, like on the surface of the ground. Then you will even see them, you know, they will expose themselves. It's a sign that the ginger is ready. Then you can harvest it. And I said it takes 8 to 10 months. Imagine, it's like nearly the whole year. You wait for the ginger to be ready for harvest. So if we think about worldwide, where is ginger grown? Ginger likes to grow in warm places and in well-drained soils. So ginger grows mostly in tropical areas. And according to the botanists, they say that ginger the native country for ginger is, I mean, the native part of the world for ginger is Southeast Asia. So that's where everything started. Southeast Asia, then it began to be grown all over the world, and now people grow ginger all over the world, even in countries with temperate climates, you know, where sometimes there's frost, there's cold. People try to grow ginger. What they do is they make sure that they grow the ginger in greenhouses, and they maintain where the temperature is maintained. You know, you can put some heating in a greenhouse so that your ginger flourishes, because it doesn't like frost. Ginger doesn't like frost. It likes the warm climate. Hence, it grows in the tropical areas of the world, like Asia, Africa, maybe South America. Those are tropical. There's lots of warmth, you know. So that's how, where, and what the conditions of growing ginger. Tropical climate, well-drained soil, and of course, it needs water. It needs lots of moisture as it grows. And we would think ginger is cost just a few pennies. No, it is equally pricey. You know, it is really pricey. You know, and I think the last one I bought, it was being sold for about £6.40 per kilogram. Imagine that, £6.40 per kilogram, which is really expensive. So if you are happen to be in a position to grow your own ginger, that's a really a good advantage for you. That's an advantage for you. So you can try to grow it. I'm also going to try and grow it. I haven't been successful growing this ginger because of frost. So we will see as the growing season approaches, we'll see how it grows. If I had a greenhouse, I would grow it in the greenhouse. and then put some heating in the greenhouse. But again, it becomes so costly. I can't afford to do a greenhouse with heating. But some people can afford that. They do grow it in greenhouses and put heating. So we have said ginger is native to Southeast Asia. Ginger is a spice. It is this one is called a rhizome. It's called a rhizome of ginger. So the rhizomes grow under the ground, then the plant will flower, and the rhizomes will be, they are really stunning when you see them like pushing themselves from the ground, to the sort of surface of the where they are growing. It's really amazing. They will be showing their their structure as they appear above the ground, sort of on ground level, or we can say ground level. You can see them on ground level. So these are the rhizomes of ginger. So ginger is unbelievably a special spice. It's unbelievable, a special spice. So what I did myself in terms of liking ginger, I can call it the realization. I then realized that ginger is awesome. I realized that ginger has some amazing qualities in it. Or else I can call it, it was like a turning point. Sometimes in life we come across situations where we say, oh, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this. But there will come a time when you say, oh, let me just do it. So I had an experience of a turning point when it came to ginger consumption. So now I'm a real fan of ginger, because there came a point where I had to realize the valuable properties of this amazing rhizome. So I wonder, we can talk about how we can use ginger. We use ginger in cooking. We can spice our food, any type of food you can think of. Imagine even the cake. I enjoy ginger cake. Some people love ginger cake. Some people love this ginger spice in whatever they cook, whether it's beef, whether it's lamb, whether it's soup, whether it's mutton, whether it's fish. We have seen people coming out with various recipes, where they use the ginger spice. So you can ask yourself, like, is it which form of ginger is best? Both of them are okay. You can either use the dry powdered ginger, or you can use the fresh ginger. It depends on your choice, but they do the same thing. The flavor will be there, the spicy feeling or the spicy taste of ginger will be there, whether it's powder or fresh ginger. So the other amazing thing is it sometimes comes like a bunch, like this. So you can always, tear it apart and use one rhizome at a time. You can use one rhizome at a time. So let's go to the other benefits of ginger. Let's look at the other benefits of ginger. Let's look at the benefits of ginger. According to those who study these plants, and some people, they've come up with beliefs that ginger is a very good spice. It relieves nausea. Nausea. It's like when you take a certain food and you don't, your system doesn't like it. Then you have this nauseatic feeling, you can always like chew a little bit of ginger. You just chew a little bit of ginger. Mm, 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 mm. So ginger gives some sort of enzymes or chemicals which will suppress the nauseatic feeling. So it will help you not to feel nausea, you know. So ginger is well known to suppress like being nausea. It's also known to help digestion. If you look here, look at this ginger here. It does have lots of fibers, all these fibers. So when you eat like a little piece of ginger like this, it will, the fibers here are really good for helping digestion. So this is another very important, benefit of ginger. It helps to improve digestion. It helps to suppress when you are nauseatic, when you feel nausea. So to those who love ginger, that's why they love to use ginger, because of those benefits. So ginger is really good for the for suppressing nausea. It's good for the digestion because there's ginger. There is fiber in ginger. So ginger also is believed to help when you have colds and flus. It sort of helps to uh, drive away colds and flus. This is what people believe. This is just beliefs, it is just these are beliefs, that ginger helps with colds and flus. So we still need to find out, about whether it's authentic or not. But that's the belief out there, that ginger helps with colds. Ginger helps with fighting nausea. Ginger helps with helping with digestion. So it is also believed to have some minerals, vitamins, which help with all those things. And some people believe that ginger has qualities to help with the heart, the health of the heart. People believe that ginger has qualities to help with the heart. So let's look at the chart now and see what people are saying. Then we'll carry on. Eliza had said, I want to know about ginger. That is good. What else? Then Eliza said, thanks. Fatima, hi Fatima. Lovely to have you in the chat. Fatima, hello. Fatima says, and Sumana said, Fatima, which account are you on? And she said she's on another account. Fatima said, hello. Let me take something and I'll be back. Let me take something. I just want to wipe my glasses. Hello, Ismaila. Ismaila, how are you today? Lovely to have you here, Ismaila. Fatima says hi. Fatima and your sister are communicating there. We have a new guest here. It's Mehmet K. Mehmet K. Mehmet K says, hi. Hi, Chana Z. Twist is here. Chana Z says, hello, sis. How are you, Chana Z? I'm fine here. Thank you. How has been your day, Chana Z? Mehmet K said, remember me? Yeah, I remember you, Mehmet. You were once here in the live stream. Lovely to have you here, Mehmet K. Chana Z Twist says, happy new month. Yeah, we are in October and we are happy that we only have 2 more months to go before we reach the festive season. Chana Z says, I love ginger. Yeah, ginger is awesome. And Svana says, hi. And Svana says, you are the best. Thank you, Ansmana. What a beautiful compliment. It's very rare to get such compliments. So I say to you, Ansmana, thank you so much. Ansmana Drama says, my mom lives... Oh, my mom likes your garden and how you're teaching your foods. Oh, thank you, Azmana. I feel so happy to get that compliment. Say hi to your mom and tell her that when the growing season comes, she will see some wonders. I'm going to grow maybe about 20 crops in that garden. And Svana says, that's fascinating. And Fatima says, hi. Do you live, and Svana is asking, do you live on BD3 Fitzroy Road? No, I don't know the road. Where is that road? I don't know the road. Fatima says, hi, not gonna lie. Thank you, Fatima. Chana Z says, yes, sis. So today, I told to the girls there that today is, to everyone there, it's ginger. We are focusing on ginger today. And just to recap, I just explained that ginger is an awesome spice, and ginger is grown. It comes from a plant, and when it's ripe like these ones, these are called rhizomes of ginger. They are called rhizomes of ginger. They are really awesome and incredible. When you chop the ginger, you will see, if you go through, maybe if I had a microscope, you will see the threads, the ginger has a network of threads running along and across. So that's the good thing about ginger. It has some fiber. So ginger is good for the digestion, and ginger is good for suppressing, if you are feeling nausea, it can suppress the nausea. But remember, these are just beliefs. This is what we get from the public domain. But if you have like any health issues, the best thing is to first seek medical help, go to your doctor or GP and get some help. But as for the general well-being, just the general thing, when we are able to tolerate ginger, they say it can help with nausea. They say ginger can help with improving your digestion. They say ginger can help with, what else? With general health of the heart. So let's go back to the chart. Chana Z says, yes, sis. Fatima and Ansmana are exchanging words there. And Fatima said, bye, Mary Z. You're the best. Oh, thank you for turning up, Fatima. See you another day. And Savannah said, I love your channel. Thank you for the compliment. So those are the benefits of ginger, you know. Good for suppressing nausea, good for digestion, and good for the general well-being, and believed to help with like suppressing colds and flus. But of course, you need to seek medical help first of all from your doctor and from your GP so that you get the maximum help. What I'm saying about colds and flus and nausea is just the general belief which people out there have, you know. So this is our amazing ginger. How can we consume ginger? We can consume ginger in, you can consume in soup, when you are frying your food, when you are cooking your savory dishes like stewed chicken, stewed beef, and so on. You can use ginger when you make some salads. If you want that zestiness of ginger, you can just grate a few, you know, freckles of ginger and mix with your salad. You know, you can do that. You can have ginger as a tea. You, when you boil some water, you throw a few, you can grate the ginger into your cup of not very hot water. You start with like hot water, not very hot. Then if it stays for, you let it sit for a little while, then you enjoy ginger tea. You can also enjoy ginger in smoothies, in juices, you know, you can enjoy ginger. So it is, there are various ways you can use ginger. And I love ginger. I can keep on saying that I love ginger. So today I'm going to show you a recipe where we are going to have some ginger juice. I'm going to do some ginger juice today. So in the recipe, I will start by washing my hands. Then I will show you what I'm going to mix in this recipe. So let's do the recipe now. Let me wash my hands first. It's just going to take a short time. It won't take much time, this recipe. So wash my hands first, and then I'm going to chop the ginger. So let's have a look here. Let's have a look here. We have our ginger here. Yeah. So when you make the ginger juice, usually you don't have to put all this. No, you don't put all this. You just choose maybe a rhizome of ginger like this size, which is about maybe about 8 centimeters. You know, this one is about 8 centimeters. And this is what we are going to use in our juice. So I've washed this already. So what you do is, using a spoon, you peel the ginger. I just like to peel it. Some people will use the ginger with the skin, but I like peeling it in case it has some blemishes. So I peel the ginger, although the skin is equally good, but because you never know with the what's hidden underneath the skin, so I usually peel. So you peel the skin like this. You peel the ginger with a spoon, or you can peel with a potato peeler. So there goes our ginger. We have peeled our ginger. We peeled our ginger. It's good to go now. So we chop the ginger. let's chop the ginger. It's very easy to chop the ginger, you know. So this ginger, very easy. So we are going to blend with a special type of, with another special fruit. So we throw, first of all, we put water in the blender. We put water in the blender. I just want about maybe 1,000 or two, 1,000 mils of water. There goes our water. Let me switch on the light so that it's clear. Yeah, it was a bit dark. So we've put the water in the blender, and this is our ginger. I can use the one which I had peeled before as well. I don't want it to go into waste. So there is our ginger. Look at that, it's in the blender here. There's our ginger. So the special fruit we are going to use today is, I don't know if anyone can guess. What do we think we are going to mix with the ginger? Any guesses? Any guesses? Can anyone guess what I'm going to mix with ginger? I can give you a clue. This fruit is burgundy in color, and this fruit is made of little aerials. What is the fruit? Can anyone guess? Give a guess. Give a guess. I'm going to make a special ginger and pomegranate. So this is our recipe for today. This is a big pomegranate, you know, this one. It came from a very large pomegranate. So today we are going to make pomegranate and ginger juice. Pomegranate and ginger juice. These are the wonders of ginger. You can always combine ginger with other fruits. So let's see what happens now. I put just 1,000 mils of water there. Then we blend this. We are blending. We are blending pomegranate and ginger. Pomegranate and ginger. Pomegranate and ginger. Pomegranate and ginger. All is done. So our juice is ready. We've done pomegranate and ginger, but they do have some particles, so we need to sieve this drink, this juice. Let's sieve it, and then we enjoy this drink. So we are sieving now. This is pomegranate. Oh, look at the beautiful color of pomegranate. I love this fruit. It is amazing. Wow, the magenta color. Wow, this is beautiful. So I'll just sieve a little bit now. Then we enjoy this drink. So this is pomegranate and we're sieving pomegranate and ginger. Pomegranate and ginger. So I hope I'll be careful enough. Let me do it by the sink, and we see what we have made. Wow, it looks awesome. It really looks. We have pomegranate and ginger. So this is our juice for today, pomegranate and ginger. So let's have a taste. Let's give this a taste. Let's give this a taste. So when you make this juice, look at that, pomegranate and ginger. You can always drop in some mint. So this is just to enhance the flavor. Just drop in some mint. I washed this mint previously, so just drop it in there, so that as you taste this drink, you have the full flavors of pomegranate, ginger, and mint, and peppermint. Let's taste this. It's beautiful, but usually you chill it for a little while and then you enjoy it. There is the pomegranate is sweet on its own, and ginger is just there to enhance this flavor. It is lovely. It's beautiful. So this is how you can use ginger. You can use ginger in making some juices. You can use ginger in making some juices. Let's go to the chat and see what is happening. Let's see the chat. Ansmana said bye. We'll miss you, Mary Z. She has left lots of emojis. That's good. And Chanazi say is giving us love. And Ansmana is saying pomegranate. Yeah, that's pomegranate. And it tastes so good. Tastes so good. If you have the chance, you can try it, if you are tolerant to pomegranate, to ginger, and to mint, you can try this. Now, I need to tell you some of the fruits which you can use together with ginger. You can make ginger and lemon juice. Ginger and lemon, it is awesome. You can make ginger and lime. It is delicious. You can make ginger and orange. It's sweet and really, really refreshing. You can make ginger and carrot. Imagine ginger and carrot juice. All these are juices I'm talking about. When you make ginger and carrot, you really have that like wholesome carrot juice with the flavor of ginger. It is really amazing. You can make ginger and apple and ginger. Yeah, people usually say apple and ginger. It's also really good. The apple, all these fruits have vitamin C, so you'll be having quite a healthy juice, apple and ginger. It's really popular as well. If you, even commercially, the manufacturers do come up with apple and ginger. It's awesome. You can also make mint and ginger. Like you blend the ginger in water, then you top up with a bit of mint, like I've done. We top up with a bit of mint, which is really awesome. You can have cucumber and ginger. They are also compatible. So all these, they are compatible, they go hand in hand, and you can always enjoy them with ginger, cucumber and ginger. And you can also have this beautiful herb called celery. You can blend celery and ginger. You'll definitely love it. So this afternoon I've treated, this is a treat. As for me, that's what I call a treat. I've treated with myself with ginger and pomegranate. It's not like an everyday thing. It's just once in a while you have this treat. So pomegranate and ginger. Mm, it is really refreshing and it is really delicious. And Smana Drama says, can you show me your front garden? My front garden, it does just have some grass, but the back garden used to have some vegetables, but now they have withered because of the cold spell. But when my other garden is not here, it's far away. I have to go like 10 kilometers or 10 miles where the other garden is. The other garden is the one which has lots of, pumpkins. It used to have pumpkins, onion, kale, Swiss chard, cucumbers are gone now. What else was there? Tomatoes. We had loads of tomatoes there. And Smana Drama say, can you show me your front garden? Yeah, the front garden just have some grass. It's a small garden with grass. And Smana Drama says, I think I know where you live. Do you know? That's good if you know where I live. That's good. So let's go back to our topic. I just want to go over it again. Let's go over it again so that we really, we really acquire a bit of information about the ginger. About the ginger rhizomes. The ginger rhizomes. These are the ginger rhizomes. Oh, look at them. Really beautiful. Look at them. Really beautiful. So let's go back to our ginger rhizomes. Let's go back to our ginger rhizomes. So the ginger rhizomes have some medicinal purposes according to the public domain. The ginger rhizomes can help when it comes to nausea, can help when it comes to flus and colds. The ginger rhizomes can help when it comes to, improving our gut health, when it comes to our general well-being, when it comes to, it helps when it comes to our heart health. But of course, the experts say that ginger has some thinning properties, thinning blood. Ginger can thin blood. So it is advisable just to take some caution when you consume ginger. Although it is quite popular and many people use it, taking a bit of caution is advisable because it has those qualities of thinning the blood. So if you have any problems concerning like blood issues and so on, or gut issues or heart health issues, it's advisable to seek information or to seek help from the doctors, from the medical practitioners. But if it is just a day-to-day, day-to-day use of ginger, like you just want to spice your chicken, you want to spice your fish, you want to spice your lamb or your beef, then that's fine. You can always grate a little bit of ginger and mix with your savory dish. That is fine. You can always use as a spice. And you can also use the ginger like I've done. Look at that. Look at that. I've just made a juice with pomegranate and ginger. And the flavor is really good. It has a beautiful flavor. Look at that. It is beautiful. I've dropped some mint leaves there and it tastes really good. Tastes really good. I don't even have to put some sugar in this juice because pomegranate is sweet on its own. So you don't have to put sugar. You just take it as it is, you know. We have, let's go back to the chart. We have the crusted joints. Hi, the crusted joints. It's good to see you here. How have you been? I hope everything's fine. Over here, it's becoming a bit chilly. Because we are in autumn, and soon it will be, you know, soon we'll be having the cold weather. I'm glad to see you here. And we are happy because today is the 1st of October. I hope we are now, everyone is geared to prepare for the festive season. This is the approach of the festive season. So I hope everyone is geared for that, you know. And we are still, you know, having some showers here and there. And the weather is just, at the moment, it's beautiful. We cannot complain. The weather is beautiful. So today I was talking about ginger, the rhizomes of ginger. What I have been saying is that ginger grows from a plant, and you can always look for the best seedlings of ginger from the garden centers or from other places. And when you plant ginger, you just place the ginger like this on the soil, and you maybe cover slightly. Then within no time, if you see these eyes, the farmers call them eyes, these nodes, these ones, you'll see the ginger sprouting from these nodes. You see? And look at this one. That's where the ginger plant will sprout from. Then within maybe it will take about 8 to 10 months to mature. So in about 8 to 10 months, that's a long period of time. That's what it is like. Then the ginger will be mature. But you can use baby ginger. Baby ginger takes about, when the ginger is about, the rhizomes are about 4 to 5 months, you can use the ginger as baby ginger. Of course, it will be tender and, you know, just tiny and really soft. But this mature one is not baby ginger. It is the real mature ginger, which you can use for spicing your food. You can use in juices like what I've done today. You can use with pomegranate. You can use with lemon. You can use with lime. You can use with apple. You can use with cucumber. You can use with what's this one? Apple. You can use with cucumber. You can use with celery. Imagine. So ginger is versatile. That's what we mean by versatile. You can use it in many things, you know. You can use it in many. You can join it with fruits. You can join it with your savory meals. You can join ginger with your drinks. That's really wonderful. So this is the story of ginger today. And that's what I've just been sharing, you know. That's what I've been sharing. Let's go to the chat and see what's happening. So the Crusted joined and said, "Hi, Mary Z. I'm fine, thank you, Crusted." Shana Z said she's giving us lots of hugs and lots of love. I appreciate that, Shana Z. Lots and lots of hugs and love from Shana Z. Ansmana said, bye. Bye, Ansmana. It was nice to have you here. And Chana Z is giving us more love and likes. That's pretty awesome. So we have 12 likes, which is unbelievable. Awesome. I cannot even find words to describe that. I'm really happy with the likes in the live stream. So this is what we're saying about ginger. And the other thing we need to put in mind is that when I started talking about ginger today, I was talking about, you know, that sometimes we have items or fruits or food in our environment which we don't really trust. We don't trust them. And this is what I used to do. I never used to trust ginger. I never used to trust ginger. And uh, I said that the first time I tried ginger, it was not good to me. I didn't like the taste. I didn't like the spicy taste of the ginger. So it took me time to get accustomed to this spice. So sometimes in life, there comes a time where we say we get to realize that, oh, this thing is good anyway. Oh, this thing, I was afraid to do this, it's good anyway. So this is the story, the teaching I can give today about realization. So there are lots of situations where we then realize, oh, I think this thing is good. Oh, I think I was just afraid for no reason of using ginger. It is really, it is, in actual fact, it is good. So sometimes, even with food, we come to a turning point. We come to realize, we come to a turning point where we say, oh, sometimes it's for the good or sometimes it's for the bad, but sometimes it's for our advantage. For example, some people have come to realize that, oh, when they make a cup of tea, they need not to put like 40 spoons of sugar in their tea. And this is a turning point. They now realize that, oh, maybe I can just have the tea without sugar, or I can just maybe put just a drop of honey in the tea. So that is what life is all about. We are always coming across realization. We always realize, oh, I should do this. Oh, I shouldn't do this. So as for me, my realization, my turning point came when I realized that this ginger is not harmful to me, and I started using it, and even up till now I'm using ginger. But of course, for anyone out there, you need to take heed if you are not allergic to these fruits, spices, and so on. So if you feel it's safe for you to take the ginger, then you can take it. So in life, with situations where we come to a turning point. I love turning points because turning points, I have encountered lots of turning points. For example, the first one which I'm talking about today, I came to a turning point when I started using ginger. And the other turning point, I came to a turning point when I started reducing the amount of sugar I use in my day-to-day life. So those are turning points. And I've had other people with various turning points, when it comes to food. Here I'm talking about food. I'm talking about what we consume. We also have some realizations. We have some to make some new decisions, and we have some new judgments, and then we find the best way forward. I can give you an example. I have a niece. My niece really loved to take coffee. She just coffee all the time. Coffee. But then it came to a turning point where she said, "Oh, this coffee, I think it's making me, not sleep properly, something like that." And then a turning point was she now reduced the coffee maybe to 1 mug a day. So we have various turning points when it comes to what we consume. And some people, I've heard my friend, giving some sort of teaching about drinking water. Some people don't really like drinking water, but some will end up realizing or have already realized that it is worth trying to drink water at some point. Not drinking like, it's like some people will just love to drink fizzy drinks all the time. Fizzy drinks. When they drink fizzy drinks, they think, oh, they've just had that's their water. But some will come to a realization that you need to change and maybe try a little bit of water at some point. Yeah. It's not that you can't have fizzy drinks, you can always have them, but try and have water at some point. Just like this juice here. I cannot have this pomegranate and ginger like as an everyday thing. No, I can't do that. It's just once in a while I have pomegranate and ginger. The other day I have another thing. Or the other time I just have water. So we should always come to some turning points. You should always come to some realizations and just try to live our life full with coping others, doing what's good for our bodies. That's the turning point I'm talking about. So my realization, my turning point came when I found that I shouldn't worry about that. Oh, my tongue is being bent by ginger. Ginger doesn't bend the tongue. My tongue is like it has some abrasions because of ginger. Ginger doesn't cause abrasions on my tongue, but it was just a thought. And you need to come to a turning point, a realization that, oh, this should be good for me. Let me try it. Let me try to have maybe after dinner, instead of having maybe a fizzy drink, let me just try a glass of water tonight and see what happens. So this is all about adjusting to what is in our environment. So I always also talk about that uh, we should always do things according to our goals. Our goals are very important. For example, what was my goal today? My goal in this session was just to talk about ginger, to talk about its advantages, and to show how you can make a juice with ginger. So that was my goal. So sometimes goals do guide us. We need to follow our goals, and we need to find strategies to achieve our goals. So let's read the chat and see what's happening. China Z is saying she's agreeing with me about coming to turning points and realizing and just doing what's good for us. And China Z said, true, there's no harm in trying. Yeah, we always try new things. We always try new things. So this is part of life, trying, if you feel, oh, this diet is not good for me, you just try another diet. You feel, oh, this drink is not good for me, then you try another, you have another option, to try another diet or another drink. So we have 12 likes today. That's amazing. I'm really grateful for that. 12 likes in the house. That's pretty amazing. And we have 3 people in the house. That's pretty amazing as well. So let's see who is he. Let's just read and see who has been here. We had Karen Barma. We had Louis Rhodes. We had Amazi Angel. We had Karen Barma, I read. Christine Doe. And we had Zet the Clipper. And Commander Alpha Techie. Peter. Zet the Clipper. And we had Ansumana Drame. We had Sunship Soil. Yazuki. Who else was here? We had Moi and Lazuki. We had I am Eliza. I am _ Eliza. We had Ismaila. Fatima. Mehmet K. China Z's Twists. Yeah, that has been a great team. Oh, we had the crusted joint. So I can just now just give an emphasis about this amazing spice. Maybe for those who came a bit later, ginger grows from a plant, and ginger is native to Southeast Asia. That means that's where it started growing. It started growing in Southeast Asia. We have Crusted Joint is still here. Thank you, Crusted. So I'm just trying to emphasize again about this amazing spice. So the origin is Southeast Asia, but nowadays ginger is grown all over the world. The conditions needed by ginger, it needs tropical climate, which involve well-drained soil. It needs lots of water as well, and it needs plenty of sunshine. That's why if people in temperate regions want to grow ginger, they have to grow it, where the sunshine reaches, or they will grow the ginger in some greenhouses. So it can be grown in some greenhouses as long as you provide the necessary conditions. And the botanists say that you can provide some heating in greenhouses so that the ginger grows. Otherwise, it will just flourish in tropical countries like in Asia, Africa, South America. Those are tropical. They have tropical weather, you know. It's quite warm in some of those places. So ginger is a spice, and although it's a root, but the botanists have decided long back to call this root rhizomes. So these are rhizomes of ginger. So beautiful, so beautiful. And when you want to grow the ginger, you can just place it like that and cover it with minimum soil. You will find that it will just start shooting. And ginger takes 8 to 10 months. Imagine, that's a long time. It takes 8 to 10 months to mature. So as you plant it in the soil, these like protruding sort of eyes of the rhizomes, they're the ones which will shoot, and you see the ginger plant, growing from these eyes. So if I happen to put this one, for example, look at this one, the nodes are more distinct. So this node here and this node here and this node here will produce a plant. So as the ginger grows from this rhizome, it will form like a bushy like, plant. And then later on, as this bush, this part here will form another plant. This part here will form another plant. Imagine how many like plants will come out of this rhizome just after laying it flat like this in the ground. That's why the plant will take about 8 to 10 months. Imagine, that's a long time. Then in the 8th or 10th month, the rhizomes will be all scattered in the ground. Then that will be the time to harvest the rhizomes. But there is also, you can also use the baby rhizomes. The baby rhizomes will start to be, edible at about 4 to 5 months of the plant growing. So at the point where the plant is about 4 to 5 months, there will be rhizomes, formed in the ground. You can use them as baby rhizomes of ginger. So ginger flowers, as the rhizomes grow, there will come a time when the rhizomes will flower. And the flowers are really beautiful. You couldn't even believe that those are flowers of ginger. They are really beautiful because they want to attract the bees, of course, for pollination. So as the rhizomes flower, as the plant flowers, then that's the time when the plant starts to show maturity. Then after some time, 8 months, the rhizomes will be planted there, and then the plant will wither away. The leaves become yellowish, and then finally they like wither, and then harvest occurs. But there are some varieties which will continue to grow, to produce new shoots. They act like, like, which plant does that? Like the sugar cane. When you chop the sugar cane, it comes back again. So some varieties of ginger do that. So you would wonder, what about the leaves of the ginger plant? What should we do with the leaves? If you have the ginger plant growing, you can always, if you want, you can use the leaves. They act the same way. They can garnish the food. They also have that distinct flavor of ginger, so you can use the leaves as well, the tender leaves. So this is amazing. amazing ginger. Amazing ginger. Rhizomes of ginger. So we also talked about, the benefits of ginger. Uh, um, I can say this is what the belief which is out there. I cannot say that I am authentic. It's like authentic, because if you have any issues with your, if you have any medical issues, you need to check with your doctor first. Then the doctor will advise. But just as for general usage, it is believed that ginger helps with nausea. If you eat something, for example, there's a fruit which makes me nausea, and this fruit, I love it so dearly, but it makes me nausea. This fruit is the avocado pear. The avocado pear, I love it, and I buy it and I eat it most of the time. But after eating it, oh, I feel nauseatic. So I think next time I feel nausea, maybe I'll try a bit of ginger, because in the public domain, they say that ginger can help with nausea. And ginger can help, you know, it can, ginger, if you take ginger, because there's lots of fiber in ginger, that can help with the digestion. We need the food to be churned, we need, our stomach to be working. So a little bit of ginger might help in aiding digestion. So I've said the benefits: nausea, it can help nausea. Ginger can help with the digestion, just helping the food which you eat, because there is fiber in ginger. It doesn't mean that you need to take all this ginger. No, you can't take all this ginger at one time. No, you can't do that. All you need is just to take in moderation. There's no way you can take all this, because according to the experts, I've read a part where they say ginger has some thinning qualities. It's thinning of blood. Ginger has some thinning qualities. So that means you can't take the whole lot like this. All you have to do, maybe just a little bit at a time, just a little bit, a little rhizome. It's like when I blended this drink, I took maybe about 5 centimeters of the rhizome, maybe 5 centimeters or so, when I blended this juice. You don't have to take in abundance. Just a little bit at a time is good. We should do all what we do. Let's do everything in moderation. Moderation. What example can I give? Doing in moderation. It's like even this drink of water. I'm not going to take the whole bottle at one time. I can't do that. I'll take a little by little, taking things in moderation. So I'm talking about the benefits of ginger. We said fighting nausea, helping digestion, good for heart health. And some people believe that ginger can help with colds and flus, colds and flus. It can help. But it doesn't mean that you don't have to go to the doctor. First go to the doctor, and then the doctor will advise. Let's go back to the chart. Chana Z said, sis, I'll go now. Yeah, that's fine, Chana Z. Thank you so much for attending the live stream. I'm really happy with that. I'm really thankful. Chana Z said, thanks for sharing these beautiful tips. Chana Z said, apply new month once again. Apply new month. Apply new month once again. Yeah, a new month we have now. We have a new guest in the house. It's Frosty _22. Frosty 22 said, Do you respond? Yes, I respond, Frosty. I was just talking about ginger, you know. Oh, Frosty underscore 22. Your question. Your question. I can't understand your question, Frosty 22. Maybe you can rephrase your question. Frosty, I can't understand your question. Do you mind rephrasing the question so that I can answer it? Would you? I can't understand that question. Maybe you can give me an answer. I can't get the answer. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, Frosty, um, unfortunately, I cannot give the answer to the question because it's like a puzzle. I can't understand it. Yeah, I can't understand your question. So Frost is asking us a question. I don't know if anyone has an answer to his question, but I don't have the answer. Unless Frost, you can clarify a bit more. Frosty, where are you from yourself? Can you please tell me where you are from? Hi, Frosty. Can you tell me where you are from, Frosty? It's right, where are you from? Yeah, can you tell me where you are from? Where you are from? Okay, Frosty. It is really lovely to have you here, and I'm happy you are here. Frost says, oh, right, he's from Palestine. Oh, that's fine. Yeah. So I've been talking about ginger, Frosty. I don't know if you like ginger. Do you like this ginger? This one here. Do you like ginger, Frosty? Frosty underscore 22. Yeah, I've been talking about ginger, just chatting, you know, chatting the day away about ginger. Yeah. Do you know this plant for cooking? It's a great, yeah. I totally agree with you, Frosty, because today I was just talking about ginger, just sharing ideas, and I know you know it. Frosty underscore 22 said, for cooking, it's a great spice. Yeah, it is. Me, I also love it. You see, I made some juice here. I put some pomegranates, ginger, and I put a little bit of mint in this drink. And I like it as well. I like ginger in drinks. So this is juice I've just done. You are from Jamaica. No, I'm not from Jamaica. I love Jamaica so much, but I'm not from Jamaica. I'm not from Jamaica. So we've been talking about ginger. Do you grow ginger there where you are? Frosty, do you grow ginger? Because I'm trying to grow ginger in my garden and it is not doing very well. So I don't know where I'm going wrong. But I'm just going to try to grow ginger in the coming season so that I can be able to have these rhizomes and enjoy them in my drinks, in cooking. And I love the ginger cake. Wow, ginger cake is really delicious. But it's a long time since I've had ginger cake. I don't know when I'll have another piece of ginger cake. You know, Ginger, awesome, really yummy, lovely spice, and versatile. You can use it anywhere you think of, you can use ginger. You can cook with ginger. You can bake with ginger. You can use ginger in drinks. You can use ginger in smoothies. You can use ginger in what else? In salads. You can just marinating your maybe meat dishes. You can use ginger to marinate your meat dishes. Awesome ginger. And I love ginger. So this is what we've been talking about today, the amazing ginger. Because you came late, I was saying earlier that when I was maybe young, my family used to use this ginger, but each time they offered me the ginger, of course I would chew it. But after chewing the ginger, I would feel that heat of the spice, and then I would just um, like what can I say? Like spit it, and then I would quickly go and take a mirror, and then look at my tongue like this. I had the belief that, oh, this ginger, maybe it has ruined my tongue. But it wasn't ruining my tongue. It was just the spicy flavor, or the spicy juicy from the ginger. But as well as years went by, I started to like ginger. Even up to this day, I like ginger. I find it refreshing. I find ginger, like it is, because it is versatile. I can use it in many other ways. So I am now a fan of ginger. That's why even today I just thought, oh, which vegetable or which fruit can I just talk about today? Then this came to my mind because I love ginger. So I hope there are many people out there who love ginger. But of course, I always say, if you are allergic to this, don't take it. Do not take it for like medical purposes, because the first point of contact when you have any issue medically is to visit your doctor. Then the doctor will decide for you the best way or the best option. But as for me, at the moment, I think I'm okay. I'm fine to take ginger. That's why I'm even having it in pomegranate and ginger. This pomegranate and ginger. It is really refreshing, and it is really, it's not sweet, it's not bitter, it's just ginger and pomegranate. It's just lovely, and I love this combination of pomegranate and ginger. This is pomegranate and ginger. Wow, look at the color. The color is really appetizing. It's really appetizing. So I love this drink. I put a little bit of mint in there. It is really tasty. I put a bit of mint. So I'm so happy today because the audience have been awesome. The audience have been so, what can I say, interactive, It is really, the time goes fast when you, I've realized, when you have an audience which is interactive, and people are just happy, people are just chatting the time away, it becomes so easy to do a live stream. It becomes so, like, it's like you just want to keep on going because you have some special people in the chat, you know. Yeah, I'm beginning to love these live streams. I mean, these live streams because the teams which are coming in are awesome. The people are really beautiful people and they're supportive. We have 13 likes so far. I'm really thankful for the 13 people who have come to the live show, to the live stream. I mean, 13 likes. That's pretty awesome. So I always talk about, you know, I always talk about setting goals. Setting goals. This was my theme this week. I always, you know, talk about, emphasize the importance of setting goals. And in the maybe some other day, you never know, I'll have another theme. But my theme at the moment is all about setting goals. We have a framework which is called the SMART framework. SMART. And this framework, I think those people who set up this framework are people who do like business studies, you know, professors maybe who do business studies, because this framework is really worth following when you are in business, you know, when you are doing business, or even when you are business is all about maybe when you're at university, it's business. When you're learning, it's a business. When you are owning an entrepreneur, that's business. And I've realized that even in the house, you can use that framework, you know. So it is the SMART framework. SMART means you are going to set up goals. You set up goals, and your goals should fit in the SMART framework. SMART. That's the framework I'm talking about. S means specific. So you say to yourself, what am I going to do? Oh, we have a new member here, a new friend. Hello, Betty's Corner. Lovely to have you here. Yeah, we were having a wonderful time today. We were just talking about ginger. Imagine we were talking about ginger. And we were saying ginger is really a good spice. And people use ginger marinating dishes, use it in juices, use it in just as a tea, you know. And we were just discussing about the benefits of ginger. Yeah, it is. I like ginger very much. And I ended up in the live show, I ended up making pomegranate and ginger. Imagine. So I had to make pomegranate and ginger. I juiced these two, ginger and pomegranate. So we're just saying, if you are not allergic to ginger, it is really a good spice to have. And if you have like medical issues, you can always go to the doctor as the first point of contact. But otherwise, people say that ginger is good for suppressing nausea. You feel like, oh, I've eaten this food, I don't feel well, I'm about to throw up, you know. So people suggest that ginger can do that magic, can help with nausea. And ginger can help with, you know, it can help with your digestion. It can help with your general well-being, you know. So that's what we were just discussing about. And but the most important thing that we should not replace ginger with doctors. Doctors first, then ginger second. First of all, we go to the doctors, then we do our ginger. So I'm glad you are here, Betty. And I was just saying, whatever we do in life, in every day, we need to set up some goals and say, oh, today I need to do this. And then you need to say, what exactly am I doing? And am I going to be able to do that? And you can say, is it like possible to do that? And you can say, in the time I have, am I going to do that thing? So it's just a reminder that it is very important to set up some goals so that we achieve whatever we want to achieve. So I always conclude by talking about goals because that's my theme for this week. And I have decided that I do like 120 minutes. So I'm going to do 120 minutes and then we come back again another time. So I'm so happy for all the people who have attended the live stream. I'm so happy. Yeah, Betty says goals are important. Betty Spooner says, yes, goals are very important. And she said, true, goals are important. Yeah, if we just but sometimes people have goals, but they don't realize that they have goals. They just said, oh, let me go shopping. But they do not realize that that act of going to the shopping is a goal. You want to achieve something. So sometimes we just act without taking note that we are really following our goals. So that's a message which I just wanted to share with the audience. And I also about ginger, I have said ginger is a plant. It all started in Southeast Asia. That's where they realized ginger and started growing it. And now ginger is being grown all over the world. And it likes to grow where there's sunshine, lots of water, and it loves well-drained soil. And when you grow ginger, you find out that after some time, the ginger plant has some flowers, beautiful flowers. Then it will take from 8 to 10 months to mature. Then you harvest your ginger and then you enjoy these rhizomes. So that's the story of ginger, now grown all over the world. But if you are growing it in a cold country, you need to make sure that you provide some warmth to the ginger. So people who grow it in cold countries, they grow it in greenhouses where they put some heating so that the ginger will get the needed heat. So ginger is used in spicing food. You can make juices with ginger. For example, you can make a ginger and lime, ginger and apple, ginger and celery, ginger and what else? And mint, ginger and even this one, pomegranate, ginger and carrot, ginger and orange. So there are many ways you can use ginger, and I love ginger. And I always have ginger in the house. But the thing is, I have to use small by small because sometimes it's very expensive to buy this ginger. So I really love ginger, and I hope the audience have also become aware of the the pros and cons of ginger. There's a downside to ginger which I've read. They say that ginger can thin the blood. So that means we need to be careful when we take ginger. If someone is on blood thinning medication, they need not take ginger. They should be careful and consult with their doctors, because ginger is powerful. It can thin the blood. So this is some of the ideas I've been sharing with the audience. So I'm happy that today we have 14 likes. Wow. It is something to be thankful for. I'm really happy we reached the 14 likes, and the audience was just beautiful. Beautiful people from all over the world, from the oceanic, from from America, from South America, from Europe, from Africa, from Asia. Wow, what an amazing family. So I am so happy with the attendance, and I'm so happy with all the friends who came over. So what I do mostly, I'm going to thank everyone who came, and I'll just read their names, and then if I read your name, it means I am thanking you. I'm grateful. So we have, because we are going to, we are about to reach the 120-minute mark. So as a to thank everyone, I'll just read the names. Betty's Corner was here. Frosty _22. China Z's Twist. Crusted Joints. The Crusted Joints was here. And Sumana Drame. Who else? Fatima was here. Mehmet K. All these are good, great people. Fatima. Ismalia. I am _Eliza. Yazuki. Sans Hip Soil. Peter. Commander Alpha Techie. Zet the Clipper. Christine Doe. Karen Barma. Amazi Angel. Louis Rose. I've read everyone. I'm grateful for your attendance. Bye for now. Thank you.